Train the muscles, not the joints.
So welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding. And I thought it'd be good to make a video on this subject because a lot of people seem to get it mixed up. And what I'm talking about is how to listen to your body. Some people mistake listening to their body with doing what feels good. Okay, so if you're an alcoholic, drinking alcohol would probably feel good to you. You know, maybe eating Doritos or pizza or ice cream 24/7 would feel good. Okay, that would feel good to me in the moment. Okay, but it wouldn't feel good to me after the moment. So I take the before, during, and the after into account. So I have a holistic listening to my body of what feels right, okay? Feeling good wouldn't be just me going and eating whatever it is I want and then going to the gym, because if I felt good eating the wrong types of foods, you know, felt good, they tasted good to me, and then I went to the gym and then did squats or something, and then I'm throwing up in a bucket, that would not feel good to me. So obviously there's some sort of discrepancy going on here between the diet and the exercise, okay? So what I'm trying to say to you is that it isn't about what feels good, it's about what feels right. There's a difference, okay? And you know, when I'm squatting or when I'm bench pressing or something, I'm getting a deep burn or I'm getting discomfort from exercise, you know, this stuff happens. And I'm looking to see what is the result. Now, if you're getting injured from something, that obviously can't be the right way, okay? Because if you're injured, you can't train. So how do you become a better bodybuilder or weightlifter or athlete of any kind if you're injured? You can't. So what I'm saying to you is that following the guidance of your body doesn't mean following what feels good or what feels comfortable, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what feels right, okay? And that means that you are taking into account all these different variables, which is what is creating the best result, right? And what is creating the least amount of circumstances that become obstacles for you, such as injuries, okay? So I recently helped a guy with his diet, and I know he's joking around with me, but in case he's not, okay? He's saying, well, I'm just following the guidance of my body. I just want to do what's right. But of course, he's not losing weight, not losing body fat. And he's trying to find what feels good, not what feels right, you see? So basically what he's doing is just eating as much as he wants of certain foods that he craves because he doesn't want to have cravings, right? And the bottom line is that cravings are sometimes part of losing body fat because your body's not going to want to drop body fat. That's just the bottom line. So a little bit of cravings is kind of normal, and the leaner you get, the more those cravings are going to get more extreme, okay? So don't follow comfort, follow what's right, okay? So if you are eating a certain way and you're saying, oh, well, I'm just comfortable doing this just feels right to me, but you have a certain picture in your head, you're saying, okay, well, I'm supposed to get, you know, at a certain body fat level, or I want to drop some body fat, or I want to get stronger, or whatever it might be, whatever your goal is. If your goal isn't being achieved, that means that there must be some sort of misinterpretation of the information you're receiving from the body. You see what I mean? If you're just doing whatever feels good in the moment, that's not necessarily right. You know, you're just following the impulses of the body that says, get fatter because that's what makes me feel better, you know? But it has nothing to do with bodybuilding in a way of getting in shape. So if you want to get leaner, yes, you want to be full, you want to feed the muscles, you don't want to be under starvation by any means, right? But you want to also not be feeding the fat stores, right? And there will be some cravings because your body does want to hold on to fat. So this is totally normal. So if you're trying to avoid discomfort, then bodybuilding isn't for you, and neither is any sport for that matter, because discomfort is a part of sports. It's a part of life, actually. If you look around, how much of your life is really comfortable? You know what I mean? Like you're going to work and taking care of the physical body every day, just feeding it, just getting up out of bed is not comfortable in a lot of ways. Discomfort is part of it, just so you know. It's just a matter of finding what you do and the result, and is this in some sort of harmony with your body? You know, if for instance, it's not causing health problems, but at the same time, it's helping you sculpt this physique that you're looking for as a natural bodybuilder. So there can be health in this, of course. Having high amounts of body fat on your body is not exactly the healthy state anyway. There are millions of different diseases and problems that come with being overweight or in a high body fat percentage. So I'm not talking about you have to walk around like Skeletor all the time or walk around like at 4%. But what I'm saying is that if you do have a goal, to drop some body fat, there will be some discomfort involved. It's not all comfort, okay? Over the years, I had to train a few clients, and And they'd be like, well, yeah, just give me the magic trick. And well, the magic trick is you accepting the fact that there is some discomfort involved. And the fact is that when you become very practical, sometimes the best things for you are not comfortable. You know, sometimes going to the dentist is not comfortable. Sometimes going to the doctor is not comfortable. Sometimes working out is not comfortable, but it's very good for you, right? So that in mind, if you're sticking to a diet, you're just following whatever urge comes through you, and you're not dropping body fat, guess what? Your urges are not telling you the truth when it comes down to your goal, okay? They might be telling you the truth when it comes down to putting on body fat, right? They might be telling you the truth when it comes to putting on some sort of weight, but if you're trying to basically drop body fat for a show or modeling or photo shoot or something like that, then yeah, just know this, discomfort is part of it. So discomfort's part of the game. That's what makes a champion. The person that wins understands that embracing this discomfort is part of the game, and the more you can embrace it, the better you do, you know? So now that's different again than embracing the type of discomfort that causes injury or physical harm, you see? So you're learning how to read these different variances in that stimulus. So when you're saying that I'm uncomfortable, that doesn't mean that you're saying, oh, I'm chopping my leg off and I should ignore that. You know what I'm saying? That there's a difference, right? So that's the thing. When you're on this path, you are growing in awareness. You're actually growing. You're saying, okay, this is what I listened to and this is what happened. And then from watching your experiment to the body, as well as listening to the stimulus, you start to realize the connections between the feeling and the result, right? So pay attention to the feeling, pay attention to what's happening in your body, and see what the result is. You know, you can actually keep a journal on this and say, okay, this is what I felt like today. This is what my body felt like when I ate this way. And then I went to the gym and trained this way, right? With whatever range or whatever workout program you're on. And then this is what happened, right? And then you start to read the feelings. And then at some point, the actual experiences in your body become more and more instinctual. You start to actually be able to read those, and you can discard more and more of the template as you go along. And that's why the people that are highly honed professional athletes, they just listen to their body. A lot of times they don't even have workout programs per se. They have a certain template, but they really listen to this, and the template's always changing. That's how it happens, right? So yeah, keep conducting your own experiment here, but don't mistake comfort with what's right for you, okay? There's a little bit of a difference there, okay? Sometimes they can be the same, but not always, all right? So I hope this helps you out with your training, and thanks a lot for tuning in, and make sure you share my stuff if you like it. That's the thing now. Yet people share stuff. You know, if they like a video or something, they actually share it with their friends. They think that maybe it's a good idea for other people to see the video. Yeah, I don't know, look it up. It's probably on Google or something. You can look it up. It's a thing now. It's a thing. That'll be all.